Hey everybody, how's it going? It's Kakokie coming back with some farming simulator. So, as you can tell, I've been doing stuff off camera a little bit because we're on April 2nd now. I spent April 1st pretty much just doing stuff. I had it at one-time speed because I didn't want to progress too much throughout the days and whatnot and have everything grow. Right now I'm just going to be giving my my pigs, base food because they're kind of getting low. And as you can tell, I also bought a new bucket. This one actually fits the skid steer a lot better than the other one, so it's not going to make me tip over. And ironically enough, I was just doing a recording and looked to my left, and I had no game playing at all. It wasn't picking up the game video or audio, so I had to stop that. And everything I said, now I got to try and remember what I said originally. But that being the case, we skipped a day, did off-camera work, did a bunch of mowing contracts, which took quite a while, and we did a bunch of fertilizing contracts as well. So as you can tell, we get $254,000. So we've got quite a bit of money, which is nice. Base food. Oh shoot. I mean, I think sorghum is the base food, so I think we're good. But that's weird how it poured before it asked. Whatever. Anyway, we've got money. We're probably going to buy a field, I think. I don't really need equipment. I was explaining in the video prior because I was recording and didn't have game going. I thought about buying this for cows, but obviously I don't have cows, and I looked at selling TMR, which is total mixed rations, because I have everything to make it other than the additive, but I decided not to buy this because as nice as it is, and it's 50% off, literally half price, I don't need it. So it's just gonna kind of go and disappear, hopefully soon. Because I haven't bought anything for a while. Wait, that's a lie. I did buy a side-by-side. And it will come in handy because now I can actually bring fuel to my tractors that run out. Which happened a couple days ago. I was gonna say, is that pig? I seen his tail move, so yeah, no. It's just kind of weird. I was just at the feeding trough and not moving, but okay. We'll go with that. The only downside to this bucket is you can't do the alternative one like the other one, where you can just kind of tip the bucket. This one you actually physically have to dump it, which is kind of sad. But yeah, but that's where we're at right now. And I think I said in the last video, I do want to upgrade the pig farm. So that's $109,000. Probably not going to waste the money on that. We'll probably buy a field because, let's be honest, looking at this right now, that did not work. There we go. Looking at this right now, this is very clustered. So we have a silo in the back here. We got two belt systems. We've got random shaft. I can't remember what that is. Actually, I do know what that is. That was from using the machinery to cut. I can't remember what it's called. I think it's shaft. Anyway, leave it at that. But yeah, I have all my tools stored here, which now that I look at it, that is not straight. That one is. That one kind of is. Anyway, we're getting into like randomly getting picky. But yeah, as you can tell, big cornfield, a little bit of a grass patch. Ironically, that's half limed and half not. Wow, I didn't even notice that. And then we have this patch, which is going to be, I think, for sugarcane I want to do, because sugarcane is just a wonderful thing, especially if you get the sugar refinery going, and then you can make sugar, like get into sugar, and then use the sugar to make other things. So production change is the key here, as well as husbandry. That's what I want to do. But yeah, we need a new field, because we have this little corner we can use, but I really don't want to cut down the trees, because there's not much I can put back there other than like maybe more silos, and that's already compacted enough. But yeah, and then this area is just clustered. There's just so much stuff. Actually, I'm going to fix this right now. I just noticed that, and it's kind of bugging me. Not much, but just enough to be like, hey, do something. That's not the right texture. There it is. And there we go. That's fine, because it's like a turning point for it. That's great. I should just make this all non-grass patch, but yeah, now we're getting into like editing the farm, which I don't want to do right now. I want to play. I want to do some contracts. because, yeah, contracts are where it's at, right? We want to make some money. So if I'm going to cultivate, I might as well do two birds, one stone. So I'll take the cultivating contract as well as the fertilizing because I can carry both. And then harvesting we'll look at. Plowing, there's nothing. I still find it funny how weeding, $1,700, but it costs $2,000 to lease the equipment. So essentially, as I always say, I'm paying them to do their field, and I'm getting nothing in return, basically. Which I think is hysterical. I don't know why it's that way. I don't think that's a mod, because I think that's actually like base game, but I'm not sure. I think it's funny how you have to pay more to lease the equipment, but yet you end up paying them to do their field, and you come up with absolutely nothing. Unless you have a bunch of weeding contracts where you just take the biggest piece of machinery you can get, and then do it that way. That's probably a good way to look at it, but in general, it's not. So we're just gonna drop that. We're just gonna practice right here. We don't need honey yet. I feel like it's been raining for hours, but it's because I was also playing for literal hours, doing those fields for the mowing, which made me a lot of money, ironically. So we're just gonna take the John Deere because I can clip on the fertilizer as well as the cultivator, which is on the back of the Fendt. Okay. I gotta do some moving. 800 should be enough. Okay. Oh, let's do this real quick. This is why I should stop leaving things randomly on my fields, because then this happens. And then where I park this, it'll be in the way later, and then I'll have to move it, but we'll deal with that later. I still think this is probably one of the best purchases I've done. I'm starting to wonder, does the rain actually clean your tools? Because I just used this, and it should be dirty. Yeah, because that's still dirty. That's still dirty. The only reason I wonder that is because the potato machine. I've used this countless times. It should be brown from mud. It's like a little bit, but the yellow is just... There's no inconsistencies on the yellow, other than like paint tears. But yeah, I was just wondering if the rain actually does clean your tractors. I was gonna say, well, something looks weird there. But I realized the tread's turned. It's like something's straight, but something's not. What's going on? Okay, so we're going this way anyway, so we're just gonna do 2 birds, 1 stone, get it done with. I feel like we should probably go this way. At this point, I make my own paths off my land. Because let's be honest here, they're all connected. I'm not running into anybody's field yet. Probably gonna get hooked on a tree. Am I riding on his field? Oh my god, that was so close. I thought I was riding on his field. Yep, it's only in the corner, it's fine. No, nobody cares about the corner pieces, let's be honest. It's like toast. Most people cut the crust off, right? So yeah, that doesn't count. And I literally just went any U, but that's fine. I should have just went left, or yeah, left and then turned right to get on here, but I'm choosing very random paths. Don't want to go across the... I'll just go a long way. I'm thinking I can cut across like country basically, but it's not gonna work, because then I'm gonna have to turn somewhere, and then I have to avoid the train tracks again. So I can either go far around right or take a shortcut through the trees, get over the train tracks. Oh, by the way, when I was driving a tractor the other day, the arms literally came down, smacked my hood. I had just enough time to back up before I got smoked by a train. So, that was entertaining. Ah, nice countryside. I was gonna say I just mowed that, but it was that one, as you can tell. I mean, you might not be able to tell, but as you can tell. I don't even know what's growing on this one. I think it's weeds at this point. Actually, just out of curiosity, what is growing on field? Nothing. There's literally nothing being grown on field 70. What? I mean, it's seasonal now. But everything can be planted, but yet there's nothing being planted. Huh. Is there a sowing contract that I didn't see for 70? Oh, a liming contract. That'll be nice. Let's take these, actually. We'll get to them when we get to them. Now they're on literally the other side other than 8, which I thought it said 78 and 77. Oh well. I just seen 8 and I assumed. So we'll do 62 and 60, swing back around, get some lime, do 8, do 77. And that should put us about, let's say, 20 minutes in. So, you know, do a little bit of fertilization and liming and cultivating. Maybe get a harvesting job in there. I need to get a better tractor than this because 42 kilometers an hour just seems so slow. Like, it's just... I'm so used to going like 50 now that 42 is just too slow. This is not a cattle crossing. There's no cows. I call baloney on that. High water. I don't see any high water. I mean, I see a hill where potentially if it flooded, then yeah, it would probably come down here and ruin everybody's crops. Field 62 is the fertilizing. So we're just gonna kind of turn in here right now. There we go. The majority of this. Farmer's probably looking at me, man, he's multitasking. Look at him go. As long as I don't accidentally turn on the fertilizer while I'm cultivating 60, we'll be good. Probably 2 should be fine. Oh yeah, 2's big enough. What the? Okay, I did not press D there. My tractor literally just decided to go right. That was weird. Did it get fetched up or something? Like, that was odd. Don't be a stingy farmer. Okay. 2, and that should reset that. Go. Oop, wrong button. Still getting used to the keyboard, believe it or not. I keep going more left with my hand, so then my middle finger is on Q, which Q is the keybind to unlatch trailer. Now, you would think I would change that, but if I change it, then it's going to take a while to get used to. Just like for 7 Days to Die, for instance, I switched interact key with my mouse thumb key, and I'm still not used to it. And I've played a couple hours of gaming with it, and I'm just like, if I change it now, then I'm going to keep clicking it anyway, so I might as well get used to it. And I just realized I said the word like, which is not normally in my vocabulary, so that was a strange one to come into my mouth. Because, like, you know, we all know those people like that just like to like, and it just makes my eyes water, I guess. Yeah, I can't remember what generation that came from, but I feel like it was my generation. But it might have been the one after it. But, yeah. My biggest thing was in college. I used to say a word all the time. My instructor called me out on it every damn time. I don't remember what it was, but it was a word that I used way too often. Basically, that's what I use. I even probably do it in my videos now, actually, and my live streams. So, I used to watch myself, or can't watch yourself, but I used to try and watch what I said. So now I'm mentally gonna be aware of it if I ever say it. It was just, for some reason, it was just that word that just stuck with me. It's like, this is a great, like, filler word. And I'm just like, no, no, it's not. And there's like again. See, now I'm mentally catching things. That's not good. For anybody that watches this, hope you're enjoying. Because the live banter just kind of comes. I should actually just do an entire episode of just not talking. Just literally just sit here and fire. I wonder if anybody would actually say anything to that. But like, yeah, you used to be so chatty. What happened? Okay, so probably 2 more swipes and then we're good, and then we can kind of revert back. It's already saving? I suppose it's been like well over 15 minutes. So fertilizing for the $1,000 basically is done. I'm not doing that baling contract because I hate tethering. Tethering, whatever you want to call it, but it's so much extra work just to turn it into hay, basically. Caught myself. I said it. Now I'm just mentally aware, I guess. Hello, planter. Is that a sower or is that a planter? Doesn't say. That looks like a planter, but I think it's a sower because you can put wheat and barley and oat and canola. Okay, that's not a planter because never mind. There's no corn. I thought I'd seen corn really quick. Cars coming. See, his cornfield's growing. I want my cornfield to look like that. I even changed the seasons while his was growing, so that's not fair. One day my cornfield will grow. Maybe I'll just leave it and make a corn maze. Like, you grew that just to make a maze. Yes. Like, that's amazing. Don't laugh at that, that wasn't funny. Bad jokes all around. So I said 2 more. Definitely 1 more. Maybe a little bit of a half. But we'll see how stingy this farmer is. And we also have to look at what I want to buy for land, because I was kind of looking at 55. I mean, Oh, I pressed that. Ideally, number 1, fields 45 to 46 and 44. But I should have said there was 44 to 46. 156, and that one's 118, so yeah. I don't know. I just need more storage for right now. I'm not necessarily going to plant, but I need to start storing my stuff not on my field, because we are growing. Not largely, but we're growing. Things are becoming tight. Yeah, we're definitely... Ooh, I'm right on the edge of that. I play this game way too much. I even thought I was going to be off, but apparently I was like spot on, other than that corner piece back there, but that's fine. So anyway, I hope everybody's enjoying this series if you are watching it. I hope you're all having a great day, great evening, great afternoon, wherever you are in the world, whatever day you are watching this on. I hope you have a great day, or night. Currently for me it's the AM, so I didn't get a video recorded for today, which ironically is Friday, which I had one coming in at 9 and now it's 10. But this recording will be on today, as of today, so anybody watching now or in the future, happy Olympic Day. It's the opening ceremonies, and it's also the opening to Cosmic Sky, which I will be streaming. So if you watch this and enjoy this content, and you actually enjoy Minecraft as well, I would hop on by to my Twitch channel, Kakokie, and check out some Cosmic Sky for the next little bit. 95%, I knew it. I knew that was going to happen. This thing turns on a dime, and I love it. I don't think you should be able to do that because it probably ruins the machinery, but I don't care. I love the fact that I can turn on a dime with it, and it doesn't fetch up, because the arm's big enough on it. Usually everything else catches. It's amazing. Now I gotta decide. Am I driving this back manually? Do I hire somebody? What do I do? The field's done. But I gotta go back and unload fertilizer to get lime anyway. You know what? We're here. It's cheap. We'll do it. It's 300 bucks. Why not? You need fertilizing too, buddy? Like, I have a feeling I'm gonna do this and he's gonna be like, can you fertilize my field as well? I'm like, yeah, I can do that. Multitasker. That's a downside of doing contracts, is even though they're such small value, like 300 bucks, 200 bucks, 400 bucks, what have you, if you're here, just do it. I mean, that's pretty much gonna pay for my gas at some point anyway. Because it's not gonna pay for much else, let's be honest. Okay, so we're turning in here. Here. We'll drop now. Oh, wait, no. Oops. That's not right. I thought I had it down. Oops. Had to unfold it, so now we get to readjust. Oh, no, it's actually down. Ooh, screwed that one up. I forgot that pressing V actually unfolds it as well as lowers it, opposed to pressing X, which just unfolds it. Whoops. See, this guy's going to be stingy, I bet. He's going to want his entire field done. I'll miss out like one blade of whatever was on here, and he'll be like, yeah, go finish it. I like this field because of this. I don't have to worry about another field. I can just literally drop and go. And Damien and Cody, if you're ever watching this, hello guys, how are you? Because I know Cody said he wanted to turn it on one day and listen to it, but he's like, it's Farming Sim, and I would just be listening to it. He's like, no. Which is okay. I get it. This content's not for everybody, but it's what I'm playing right now. I need to start getting stuff on my YouTube channel, so that's why this is happening. The next bunch of stuff is going to be Minecraft. And then a few other series that I want to start as well, so, you know, this is just the beginning. It's not just going to be Farming Simulator. I know there is a niche market for it, and a niche, you know, want and need for it, because people do play it, because when I did stream it, I think I got like 10 followers that actually enjoyed watching this content, so, which, hey, one. I'll take it, and if you find yourselves over on the YouTube, thank you for coming on by and checking it out. We're just gonna finish it. Except for that little bit at the end. If anybody's got, like, you know, you want me to go do it, I'm not gonna. Sorry. I'm even gonna drive by and just look at it slowly. People are like, finish it, finish it, finish it. Ain't gonna happen. That little piece right there, if that drives anybody nuts, I've done my job. Because you know what? Doesn't matter. Because, boom, gone. And it's gone. Actually, the field changed too. That's so weird when it does that. Because it looks like it now has a seed bed. And it doesn't. But, yeah. Like, we're gonna drive away and he's gonna want it fertilized, isn't he? That would be hysterical. Man, we're running out of contracts. Like, this is going to be hard for seasons, in all honesty, when I hit, like, the winter month. Because it's pretty much probably just going to be plowing and cultivating, and that's about it, I want to say. So those months might get skipped if there's nothing to do. Because that's the only downside to seasons, in my opinion. I mean, I can do, like, husbandry and stuff like that. I could even probably start cutting down trees. But, I mean, there's two things in this game that I find make the most money, and that is, one is mowing, making silage, because you can make a ton of money off that. And number two, or one, depending on how you look at it, is basically tree felling. Can't actually think of the actual term, like forestry, basically, cutting down trees and whatnot, but I know felling is one of the words used for cutting down trees, which is ironic, right? Like, what are you gonna do today? I'm gonna go fell some trees. This doesn't sound right, but that's what it's called. You're felling trees. I could be wrong, but anytime I've ever seen it, it's like, oh yeah, felling trees. It doesn't sound right, so if I'm wrong, please correct me. But if I'm right, it's just so strange. And it's one of those things that I don't care if I'm wrong anyway, because I said it. I don't care. It's how I look at it, it's what I call it. If 98 other people called something different and one person agrees with me, that's fine. Not that important. If it bugs you that much, still not important. And if you haven't caught on my sense of humor yet, not my fault. I have a very dry kind of style sense of humor. Like, I like things that most people don't. I laugh at most dad jokes, which I'm not even a dad, but I laugh at most dad jokes just because I think they're funny. And it puts pain on other people's faces, which is also hysterical. Oh, I can't believe we gotta drive all the way to 8 just to do liming. And 8's a big field, too. And lime's gonna cost me some money, but I think I still have a pallet. I have no idea how much is left in said pallet, but we do have it. And for anybody wondering, a pallet, if you don't know, it's what, you know, ships on, or it's what you put product on in shipping a transport truck. They're also called skids. I grew up calling them skids, even though it's technically a pallet, and I think there's another terminology for it as well, but yeah. If you're ever wondering if I ever say skid and people are like wondering what the hell, same thing, skid and a pallet. Makes it, when I say pallet, when I say it, it sounds like I put a D at the end of it. I don't. I just don't pronounce my T, so if I said pallet, would I say a pallet? But I think that's just Canadianisms. Just my one probably accent for most people, if I have one. People say I do. I hear it, obviously, because you don't hear yourself with your own accent. Or it's just because, you know, I talk fast as well. Unfortunately, I apologize to anybody, literally anybody ever watches this, if I talk too fast. I've even noticed it in some of my VODs, that there's some words I say, I'm like, I didn't say that, but it's just because I say it so quick. My mic literally doesn't pick up on it because I don't have it open enough to catch what I'm saying. So that's why if you ever see me kind of realizing I'm speaking fast and I start speaking slow, it's nothing other than me trying to basically, ironic, I'm just trying to catch myself, so that way I'm not talking fast, because I know I talk fast. Funny story, where I used to work, I was a facilities manager, and my boss was French, from Quebec. And the first time I met her, I had a hard time keeping up with her language, because there was the accent basis, and I made the joke of, it's like, I was like, oh, you know, if I talk too fast, just let me know. She's like, oh yeah, you talk fast. I meant it as in, like, you know, you're talking fast as well, so I'm trying to understand you, but I made it sound like I was talking fast, which she agreed to, which I thought was funny. I was like, well, apparently I do talk a little fast. I apologize. But it's just like one of those things that I know I do, so if I start talking slow, it's, even if I'm live streaming and somebody like says anything, it's not me being rude or mean or anything like that. It's just I catch myself occasionally when I literally talk way too fast. Oh, that's up and down. There we go. Well, that's actually like perfect, right on the cusp. So I'm gonna leave it there. Is one, well, is 42% of a pallet enough? Actually, no, not 42. Sorry. That's 40% of the equipment. 1657 of 2000. What, 70%? 60-some percent? I want to say. Might be enough. I mean, if not, I'll go do field 8, and if we got to turn back around, we're coming back this way anyway, so we should be fine. But we're just gonna put this on cruise control. We're gonna take a look and see if there's any contracts worth doing. I ain't doing potato. And I ain't doing a cotton one again, because that one screwed me before, and I had to actually take money from the other firm. Oops. Not oops. But yeah, they gouged me like 14 grand. I was like, that's not happening. So I went into the other farm, which eventually I'm going to put this back into a single player map if need be, but I'm not sure if anybody's going to continue to play or not. And there's no contracts really. Once I hit this turn, what are you stopping for? I'm on the other side of the road. Oh no, I got too good. You know what? I'm just gonna... Ah, they turned off. I was gonna block both of them. What was I gonna look for this? So we're not even... June, we start harvesting barley, and that's it. And then July, we get into a few other things. And then October is like the main one-star harvesting. And I never drive it like this in the game because you're probably going to hit something. I do it way too often. Or I'll just come out, I'll be like careening off to the side of the road. And it's like, yeah, I'll adjust. But it would be interesting if somebody could make a mod, because they already have one for destroying other people's crops. It's like a kind of a, you know, you pay per how much you destroy basically, and it can make your money tick down. I think I mentioned it before in a previous episode. But I would like it for them to introduce like fines and stuff like that, like running a red light, which I don't even think there's traffic lights in this now that I think about it. Or a stop sign, or, you know, collision with another car. Just something to make you actually are supposed to drive properly, even though it's a game. Even though I'm driving on the roads right now, off camera, I can guarantee you most times I am not. If I can find a shortcut, I will take it. Because normally I would go like this. Just jump right over the road. There's no cars coming. There's nothing blocking me. Why not? This is your shortcut. But normally, I'd go the other way. Well, once again, game. Nobody really cares. But I do like to try and keep some authenticity into this and some, like, realism. And Field 8 is not like I thought. I thought it was more like Field 7. Like, shallow. Ooh, okay, this is... might take a bit? I don't know. Oh, don't hit the other field. Shan. Have a gun. Hello. Ooh, we're going through this real quick. I might have to do a store pickup. Ooh. I mean, maybe? Oh, we're driving off. Oops. Wait, that was straight, though. Okay. Must have been off by, like, 1? And there we go. I hate doing that because you waste so much at, like, the end. As I do it again, basically. I'm gonna keep catching myself. And that's not even straight on yet. There we go. We might have enough. I might have to do a delivery, but we'll see. I don't like doing that as much, even though you do technically pay a fee for it. I still find it kind of cheeky, but not really. He's gonna be picky too, isn't he? Sir, I hope not. Yeah, I'm not gonna do what I did on that last one. Let's try and rotate here properly. And if I have to come back and get the small pieces I miss, we'll do that. Let's shrink it. One more. There we go. That's perfect. Doesn't necessarily mean you use less, but it makes it so that I don't waste extra, I guess. We might just have enough. 256. Maybe over 260 at the end of this. Don't be picky. Please don't be picky. You're gonna be picky, aren't you? Oh, he's not picky. 3, I think it was? No, it's 4. So close. So there's what, 3 grand? 4 grand, 45. Nice. 3 grand was field 77. And now, unfortunately, I have to buy some lime. Which then that's just gonna cut into my profits because lime's expensive. Now that I think about it too, I want to reset this because I don't know where I had the last store. Nothing worse than buying something and it's all the way on the other side of the map because you forgot to reset it. Well, field 7 got a little bit of lime. Enjoy. Like stuff like that, actually. That's the perfect thing. It goes back to what I was saying about fines. You should be fined if you do something to somebody's field that they didn't want. So if I accidentally fertilize half somebody's field because I didn't realize what I was doing, and they're like, well, you ruined my crop, so, you know, 5 grand. Mentally, eventually you're going to remember, like, yeah, I got to be really careful and precise with my placements. Stuff like that to me is just fun though, because I'm a sadist like that, I guess. I just like to inflict pain on myself and everybody else. It's just like, no, you can't play that way. But I'd be a very stingy, like, not even stingy, it's just, I would be a very, I don't know, if I had a server, like, I'd want people playing properly, and there's a difference between screwing around and having fun. Like, I've watched a lot of people play servers where, like, they do stupid stuff, and I'm just like, well, you got banned. Well, that's why. And then there's other people, you know, being playful and fun. Like, oh, how have you not got banned yet? Well, I'm not breaking any of the rules, essentially, so, you know. Can't really give an example because I can't think of one, but, yeah. I enjoy, when I enjoy something, I assume everybody else is enjoying it as well, so, you know. Is what it is, what it is, what it isn't, is what I always say. Which may make sense to some, may make sense to none, but you know what? Is what it is, what it is, what it isn't. And that might even not even come out clear. Well, people are gonna be like, he just said like 16 words in like half a second. Canadian. Not even actually, I speak fast. And I apologize for not apologizing. Oh, you're gonna get smoked. Yep. You literally see me coming down the road. Is that not a yield sign? No, 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 that is a stop sign. You did not stop. Oh man, just giant software, please, in the next game for 25. One, make the AI smarter, please. And two, make the traffic better, take it out. I'm tired of getting stuck in a car and then backing up and inching forward a little bit for them just to inch forward with me. And all of a sudden we're in the same spot again at 3 degrees difference of an angle. Please stop doing that. It's funny, but it sucks at the same time. Ah, like, the cars, the traffic in this game is just atrocious. Like, I've had it where I've been stuck and I've had cars, like, pile up behind each other, waiting to go. And as soon as one moves, you know the other's gonna move. So that's just how traffic flows. But when I'm stuck, it's just not fun. What do I even have? I think I have seeds over here. Seeds are not gonna help me. I sure it's gonna save. Oh, it didn't. Wow. I don't want to buy a pallet of lime. Wait, what? Oh, I thought it was like $2,000. Okay. Never mind. Why did I think it was so much? I literally thought lime was like $2,000 a pallet for some reason. I forgot that it was only like $450. Well, in that case, you want me to do a field? Okay, I'll do all the fields. $450 a pop? That's nothing. This pallet's gonna be left here, I bet. Sorry, pallet. It's gonna be left here. Wait, why am I apologizing for how I say something? Apologizing for silliness. That's like apologizing for speaking Canadian. And yes, that is a language. For us Canadians, anyway. We speak Atlantic Canadian, we speak Newfie, we speak Quebecois, which is Acadian French, mixed with all other sorts of French. But yeah, no, we speak Canadian. And no, that does not offend me if anybody said that. Because I've had people where I've said something and they're like, you can't say that. Well, you know what? I'm Canadian, I speak Canadian. Me saying you speak American shouldn't offend you. Not that that's what it was, I'm not going to go into detail. I feel like I already said way too much and nobody cares anyway. Yeah. Just... You speak English, but, you know, you're Canadian, you're Britain, you're United States, you're whatever. Like, you speak what you speak. They just tag on, you know, what nation you are, basically. Oh, he speaks American, even though technically you're speaking English. Or that's like saying British people speak English. They are English. They don't speak it, they are English. And if you're offended by that and you're British, well, I'm sorry, not. And if you're Damien watching this, well, I don't care. Oh, let's admit it, Damien's never gonna watch this. If you do, it'll be a surprise. Like, hey, I watched your video, you said I was British, you're a jerk. It's like, yeah. Oh my god, the rain stopped. Sorry. I stopped hearing, like, raining in my head. Raindrops are falling on my head for sure. But if you love my tangents, you love my random speak and my English and my Canadianisms and everything, even if you love the face or you love the voice, give me a like, give me a comment, subscribe to the channel, let me know you're enjoying the content. You know what, we'll throw in that halfway through just in case I forget. Oh my god, Field 77 is done and we used a quarter. That's not bad. But yeah, smash that like button, give me a follow, give me a like, subscribe. If I'm live on Twitch, come over and give me a follow as well, because I can't say subscribe for that because it's completely different from what YouTube is. Subscribe is subscribing. Following is following. If I say subscribe to me on Twitch, it means I'm begging you and asking you to give me money, which I would never do to anybody. If you enjoy my content, you want to support me. That's how you support me. You like, you follow, you subscribe, you comment, you make clips, you become part of the community, you join the realm on the Discord, we have some fun, even though I've been kind of lackluster on that, but we won't talk about that. But other than that, I hope everybody's enjoying the content, even though I'm just literally driving around in a tractor spraying things. Because literally there's no other contracts available that are like worth doing. Because literally now we're just into harvesting pretty much, because I don't do supply and transport, which I think that's going to take out. Okay, it just takes that out, yeah. There's nothing we have. We don't have cotton, we don't have tomatoes, we don't have grapes, we don't have butter. In order to do butter, I need cows. I need moors. So, is there anything in the shop worth buying? Oh yeah, I was looking at this. I mean, 78,000 is actually not bad for that, because it's a 12-meter run rather than the natural, like, 3 to 6. So it's 2 to 4 times bigger than most, which is great. So once I get back to the shop, I'm going to take a look at that. But I also need to buy land because I said it already in the video, we have no place to put anything. I'm already struggling. We're just gonna... I put this equipment so many random places that I don't even keep track anymore. Because it was next to the house before, now it's next to the... Is that lowered? Yeah. Now it's next to the storage container. Next time it'll probably be on the road, just because, for LOLs. I'm just gonna go grab the rest of this fertilizer so that way we have everything in like one area. I like this tractor, but I hate this tractor. Kind of a love-hate relationship. And there we go. And now we're just gonna shut it down. See, my corn doesn't look like that guy's corn. Mine's 3 of 6, I think. Yeah. It's not fair. Unless his corn did look like that originally, before I changed the seasons, then that would make sense. We can do wheat, barley, oat, canola, soybeans, sorghum, oil radish, and grass. I love how they give the option to change the wheel setup, but you never can. 12 meters, that's nice. I think 15 is the highest? Cedars, anyway? Okay, 15 is the next highest. So 12. 12's not bad. It's $165,000 to buy that new. Oof. Do I? Dare I? Shall I? Must I? 78,000. That pretty much puts me back down to 200 almost. With it, you know what? We're gonna buy it. Having a seater is actually really nice. So yeah. Bye bye money. Now we gotta do some contracts to get that back. And my pigs are not. I think next month in August and May. Sorry, next month for here in like 5 days is August. So that's what I was thinking that. I think next month they'll be of age and I'll start being able to sell them for profit. But until then, we need some contracts. I can do the weeding one because I do have a weeder. But is it worth? If I spend $1,700 or if I do it for $1,700, the 9 meter rate pretty much. Build 25 is not huge by any means. But I'm just wondering if I want to hire somebody to do it, but then that eats into my profits a little bit. I don't have anything for rolling. Plowing's just not worth it. Oh, there's another liming contract at 60, where I just was. Yeah, I'll take it anyway. And we've got, what, 8 contracts for harvesting, which nothing is worth it. Nothing. Like, going to Field 76, which is in the far corner of the map, and you gotta take it to Johnson's Farmers Market, which is in the other corner of the map, just does not make sense. Not for the amount that you can get. And oat. Feeding grain south. Okay, that's pretty close. We'll do this one. Because feeding grain south is right there. And 81 soybeans. It's just not worth it. So now I have to drop off what I'm getting and then come back, unless I want to bring trailers with me, which I don't want to do for 2,600 liters. Like, just not worth it. 63. What's this one? Soybeans, feeding grain south. Okay, you know what? Yeah, forget it. We'll just take this. We'll take that one. Take 63. That's soybeans as well. What else we got? Canola, sugar beet. Okay. Well, we'll do the liming first, and then we'll come back. As I literally just... this game. I do one thing, and then it changes. It's like, yeah, you just finished this, but we got another one here. Seriously. Is it just me, or does it just seem really slow? Like, it seems so slow, even though it's not. I mean, 42 kilometers an hour, it's not fast by any means, but I just feel like I'm traveling so slow. So we got 12 minutes left. I wonder if we can get everything done. Let's just see. If I can't, it'll be the magic of editing, and I'll just cut to field and be like, done, done, done. We'll see, though. 42 kilometers an hour. This might take me like 8 minutes to get to field 63. It won't, but, you know, what it feels like. Watch me go in the wrong direction. And it was actually like 80 by accident, and I'm just thinking that because I have 4 contracts on the go. Whoops. But my header on that tractor should be big enough to do a couple swipes at these fields because they're small. It shouldn't be too much. Just literally taking... And I'm actually going to do something with this video if anybody's watched any of the others. This one, I'm not going to edit it the sound as much because I feel like it's high pitching when I do the editing and then I upload. So I'm going to try and leave this one normal just to see if there's any difference. Because normally I reduce like background echo for anything like mouse clicks or anything that might be coming through a lot, but I haven't heard anything, so I don't think I have to edit the audio as much as I have been. But if you're also watching this and you do see a notice in the audio, let me know. There's no game being played. There's not even an audience. Turn off your volume. I hope it's 63, because that's where I'm going. Or is it 60? Nope, 60, because you can see the little spreader on the field, so yeah. Because yeah, now that I can see it from here, that is soybeans for sure. I want my cornfield to look like that. We're just gonna roll right into it. There we go. Let's just hope this farmer's not stingy. Yeah, 10 minutes. Come on, we got this. I'm probably not even going to drive the tractor back. I'm just going to jump right into a harvester and just go. I think I got that like spot on almost. Probably can come down one more, but we'll leave as is. Actually, can I come down one more? Oh, I can. Nice. I mean, I missed that entire corner back. Oh, I got the corner. I missed the other little bit. He's going to be stingy, isn't he? Don't be stingy. Don't be that farmer. I love how I just spunked like 70 grand, 78 grand almost. And trying to make it back by barely having contracts that pay like 2 grand. Lol. No, I want the other one. I want Big Bertha. I'm sorry, what? I legit just said I want Big Bertha and it puts me back in John Deere. As soon as I backed up, I was like, this is green, not red. Come on. Where is it? Plus, the other reason I like the case is because I can carry the header behind me. You can do it with the John Deere too, but this tractor, or this combine's a little bit bigger as well, so yeah. I'm sorry, I'm taking up 2 lanes. I'm a big-ass tractor. Deal with it. Literally almost just take up I take up more than just the entire lane. Man, I said 42 is slow. 32 is much worse. Oh, this is hurt. I think it needs to go like 90 miles an hour. Kilometers. Which still is fast, I guess. You'll catch me saying kilometers, but I say miles per hour because that's just how I grew up. Because I watched NASCAR and other car shows and whatnot, so even though kilometers per hour is my native, I don't use it. Come on, fields. So there's 4, and I think 78 and 81 are different, because how many... I think they're split, aren't they? It was soybeans and something? Oh, lime's done. There, never mind, so there's 3. You got soybeans, oat, and soybeans, so 81 and 63 are the same. That means I should just do 78 first, take it to Feeding Grain South, come back to 81, go to 63, and then back to Feeding Grain South. Sounds like a good idea. I'm gonna cut through this guy's yard. Oh, I shouldn't have done this. Whoops. Sorry, not sorry. And, you know, just cross it onto a road. That's fine. Everything's fine. Just no. I'll take the roundabout up here. Hey, look, we're racing the train. But the train's gonna win. So I believe my teeth are on the left side of me. But I hit W key. Teeth are on the left side of me, so I'll be able to drop it, turn it, go right into the field. Good. And I'm not saving any of it because I just want profit. I want that money. Watch me the opposite side. I am... Yeah, I'm unfolded. Let's go. This is painful. So slow. Hey, we're already 10% complete. Yeah. Just like this is going to take forever. 3 swipes. Maybe going on to a 4, but definitely 3 for sure. And we're going to do it the cheeky way as always and just cut off the head. And there we go. And we'll back up to the other side and then come down the middle. And we should be done. All this for like 3,000 oat. Not even worth it. Okay, might need another run, but we'll see. I hope not. I hope I can get everything in one hitter. Get out of my way, Crow. I ain't stopping for anybody. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do another swipe. Oh well. We'll just kind of go with it here, I guess. Yeah, because technically, even if I... Yeah, no. I would need another one regardless. Be about this big, but I'd still have to go and do it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this is almost going to take us straight to the hour. So like I said, we're going to do some quick editing at the end of this and be like, bam, fields are done. Because I want my money back. I ain't making 80 grand back, but I want some money back. I want to get a little closer to 200K again. Back of my mind, I'm like, take another loan. I don't want to do that. Owing money sucks. Even though the interest in this game is not really that bad, so, you know. But if you let it go unchecked, it'll way too much. Actually, you know what? We're just going to leave you right down in the middle of the road. Because I don't need to bring you with me. I'm just going to drop it off, coming back. We're hitting field 81. Then we're going back to 63. And then we're done. Like, oops. I was going to say, did it latch? I think we're missing like a meter. No, maybe a foot. And that row's done. This one's gonna take like 4 runs. press A to go left and then D and it'll actually make you go right. But if you press D going right and then press A to go left, it still just goes right. It's such a weird mechanic on keyboards for games like this. So let's adjust it to 7200. Which is still not bad, technically. No, it's just going to be just under 71. Just about 7,000. Need to lift this for a sec. Hold it. Drop it. Let me detach. It was a... Tail just dropped. Don't do that to me. Okay, so we got 7,000 liters of soybean. Oops, too far. And we're taking the turn. So as we drive to Feed and Grain South to drop off the wonderful soybeans we've collected, thanks for watching. If you're new to the channel, give a like, give a comment, subscribe to the channel. But make sure you hit that like button because it helps. It does help me. It helps me get recognized. For people to come and be like, hey man, this guy's playing Farming Simulator. What else has he got? Nah, just kidding. Like I said, and I'll say this again, and I'll always say it. There's a niche market out there for this, for people that watch it, and if you're watching this, I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you for the like, thank you for any comments, and anything like that. So for now, until the next episode, or until the next live stream, which will be today, Friday, the 26th, which is being recorded today, because I was lazy and didn't do it last night, or the night before. Come catch me on Twitch. We'll be playing Minecraft tonight after 4 p.m. local time, or whatever your local time is. I only know that because they adjusted it for me when they put it in their Discord, so that's how I know. Other than that, ladies and gentlemen, appreciate you watching. Thank you. I will see you in the next episode. Take care, stay cool, stay frosty. Bye for now. Wait, I can do it this way. See you later.